Hey guys, how's it going? It's Thang. Welcome to this video. So, what are we going to be doing in this video? I have so much plants out here right now. What we're going to do is we're going to be cleaning up some of, well actually all these pots right here. So, before I get started, I'm just letting you know that you should not be transplanting or doing any of that sort of stuff during the winter time for your succulent plants because it's not the right time for them. Like, they are pretty much dormant. They're sleeping, right? But it's pretty much on the border with succulents. You can get away with succulents, and also it's not fully winter yet. So we're gonna do that on some of these because, oh my god, it's just going wild. Okay, so if you live close to me, I know Denise Jackson lives close to me. If you want to come by and pick up some of these things, let me know, because unfortunately I don't have room for these and I have a lot of them anyways. So what we're going to do first is we are going to be cutting off this bloom stalk right here. This is a gigantic bloom stalk from this, I believe this is an echeveria, and this bloom stalk is ginormous, and honestly, as much as I would love to see the flowers, they're not really useful at the moment in the winter time because it's not going to be, you know, pollinated or anything, so they're pretty much useless. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these leaves and I'm going to propagate them, because yes, you can actually use the leaves from the bloom stalk to propagate. Okay, so this is a huge cutting right here. It's gigantic. Look at this, it's gigantic. So I'm going to cut right here, and yeah, so ready, 3, 2, 1. Ah, oh my god. Ah, there we go. That's it. See how pretty this is now? It was actually gonna tip over because like it was just gigantic. That is a huge bloom stalk. This is gigantically huge. Okay, so we're gonna take all the leaves from here, and we're gonna use it for propagating, because you can use the leaf on the bloom stalk to propagate, not a problem. Because I mean, yeah, that's it. So we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna throw away the bloom stalk because it's pretty much useless at the moment. Yeah, winter time, there's no point, right? So that's it for propagation. Ta-da! Isn't that easy? That's pretty much easy. There we go. I mean, I would have loved to see the flowers because but this thing is so huge. I know. Okay, so this is what's left over. It's cleaned off, and we're gonna put them aside. Okay. The next what we're going to do is we're going to do this one right here. The thing with this is that this is getting a little bit over the Echeveria decora right here. It's overgrowing right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut right about here and just plant it inside, okay? So we're going to cut right here and plant it inside, and we're going to cut actually this one shorter and just plant it back inside. Okay, so let me see if I can move this a little bit because I know this is, oh my goodness, there we go. So you see, we can see that. So we're gonna cut right about here, right? Cut right about, actually closer to there. We're gonna cut right there, and then this, we're gonna cut this way. So we wanna cut like diagonally, not like right there, so it has more room to sprout out roots. That's what I learned from Kim's Nature. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pop it in here, right here. That's actually gonna take a few leaves off because there's a lot of it anyways. And we're gonna use the leaves to propagate, okay? We're just gonna put it back in here, girl. And that's it. We don't even wanna do anything because you know what? The roots are just going to sprout out when they're in need of, like, you know, rooting it back in, right? This one, we're gonna cut down here as well. There we go. And then we're just gonna put it back into right here. I actually love the Echeveria decora because they're like Echeveria, the Echeveria West Rainbows. The top of the leaves up here actually turns very pinkish, so you have that pinkish, green, and yellow, orangey tone up there as well. And then we're gonna do the same thing right there. I think actually we're gonna put it right about here, and that's it. So see, this pot looks so much better now. Right, looks so much better now than before. And that's all we do. I'm gonna leave this right here as well because it's gonna bloom more Echeveria decoras, and that's what we wanna do, right? Let's see. Yep, it's hitting the ground. So yeah, this looks so much better right now. So I'm gonna put that aside. And these leaves, I'm gonna put these leaves aside as well so that I can propagate them. I actually really like the Echeveria decora. They look actually very pretty. If you wanna look them up. This one, I actually don't really care about this pot, to be honest with you. I don't remember where I bought these from, but I want to like clean up the bottom of it so it doesn't look like a jungle, but I want to keep like the top. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut a lot of the bottom. You see in the top camera, cut the bottom, throw them aside. Like I said, if you live close by me, you can come by and pick some of these up if you want to, if you don't have them. I live in Mississauga, Ontario, on the edge of Etobicoke. Cause like, okay, so originally I wanted to have it all around underneath here, but I actually want to keep the bottom clean and the top. All right, so let's continue with like cutting the bottom up. Yeah, because I really don't want it to be bottom heavy. I want it to be top heavy. So yeah, there we go. Let's cut the bottom more. I mean, these are really easy to repropagate anyway, so it's not a huge problem for me to like cut them out. And it's actually a pretty good thing if you cut out the bottom, because then you can actually see whether or not it's harboring like some bugs or pests underneath, right? Because that's something that a lot of us have problems with, especially during the winter time. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Let's cut the bottom out. Because I mean, there's so much on top anyways. You don't want to get distracted. Like your whole entire thing, you don't want to get distracted from bottom to toe, right? You want to have a focal point. And one of that focal point I want to focus on is the top. Let's see, where else do we want to cut? Cut here as well. And you're not really hurting the plant, to be honest with you. This thing can grow and grow and grow. I think I'm gonna leave these two like this, but I don't want any of the bottom leaves to like survive. So we're just gonna cut that apart, right? Right, there you go. I don't want any of the bottom leaves to survive, because I know they're gonna branch out. I know definitely they're gonna branch out. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Yeah, so you just have to eye this, you know, how you want it. Let's cut there too. Cut. I know I should be using like smaller shears, but we don't have smaller shears. Funnily, oh, I think this is my way. Ah, it's so beautiful. See, now it looks so much better. You can see like the bottom. I'm gonna cut this off too. Sorry. You can see the bottom so much better. That way you have a sense that, you know, there's like no bugs or stuff like that, or at least, and then you can also like get rid of like the fallen leaves, the dry leaves that are coming off, right? Let's get rid of that as well. There you go. So you can get rid of like all this stuff in the bottom. Not a problem, because we don't want any of the old leaves to like sit there, because that is an invitation for like bugs and pests and all that other stuff, right? Let's get rid of that. Okay. And there you have it. See? This looks so much better. Actually, I think I want to cut the top more, because this is getting out of place as well. So I'm going to cut right here, because I want it to grow up. Right, I want it to grow up more versus like growing outwards. Probably right here as well. So this is pretty much like doing like what's that thing, bonsai trees and stuff? Yeah. Just gotta cut. I think I'm gonna get better at this like when I go further into it. But I think that's it. That's all I want. I don't want the bottom roots like there. And there you go. This looks so much better, so much cleaner than before. You can see the bottom, which I like. So top heavy versus bottom heavy. Actually, this one can go. I don't want that. I don't want this as well. Oh, it's a lot of juice. There you go. I think I like it. So this is all cleaned up now. We're gonna put that aside. We have one more left to do. I don't really know how to handle this one, because this one is like gigantic, okay girl? This one right here, okay. This has the beautiful echeveria right here. This has the beautiful strings of button, Christmas Carol aloe, more strings of buttons, and peperomia. So I think what we need to do first is get rid of all these bloom stalks because it's in the wintertime, it's indoor. It's not going to get pollinated. It looks beautiful already. I know what it looks like. So we're just gonna cut it off. And the good thing about cutting off bloom stalk is that it stops draining energy from the mother plant, so the mother plants can grow bigger as well. Just to let you know, if you have bloom stalks in the spring, summertime, you know, and you only have like one of that little plant and it's like very tiny, just cut the bloom stalk off if you want to keep growing your mother plants, right? Bloom stalk, this peperomia. I honestly, I just want to call it pepperoni. It's pepperoni plant. It's really gorgeous and beautiful in its own way. Like, this is really cute right here. I want to keep that, but I actually want to get rid of this as well because I don't want it to like go all over the place. So I can definitely like propagate this, not a problem. All you do is cut it right here, right there, right? Put that aside. Get rid of all these leaves down here, okay? And just put this little thing in soil. That's all there is. You can put it right there, and it'll probably grow. It'll grow like roots, not a problem. So these small ones right here is this big one right here. So I'm not afraid to cut all that off. I love how gorgeous this is, honestly. I love how gorgeous these two look, but unfortunately this is like so weird off. And the Echeveria Pearl Number, I have a ton of them. I have like a huge mother plant already, and I have a small plant. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it right here. I know, it's so gorgeous, but we're gonna cut it right about here, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at this beautiful Echeveria. Oh, the leaves are falling because it's so weird. Oh, there's such bad stuff here. Trices, put that aside. And this is a very healthy Echeveria that I've cut off. If you live close by and if you want this huge Echeveria, let me know. Or if you want the leaf, let me know as well. Because I have a ton of them, so it's not a problem. Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna put this aside. I'm not gonna repot this, because we're just gonna use the leaves as propagation stuff, especially the bottom here. And it's like you can actually put this on your head as a corset. no, here's as a corset. Hold on, let me take this off. 1, 2, very healthy leaves. Look at my corset. Oh, girl! I'm going to the prom like this one day. Somebody asked me to the prom. Okay, so that is wonderful. We're gonna put this aside. Like I said, if you live close by, if you want the leaves, let me know to propagate, or if you want this huge plant itself, I don't know what to do with it. I might actually give it to a friend of mine if nobody wants it. I'm gonna put this aside right there. Okay, so next we're gonna do is we're gonna be cutting all this off right here, except for this one, this cute little one right here. We're gonna cut this one, and this one, because then that will clean up this pot very much. I think next year in the spring I'm gonna take this out. Shove that aside, put this right here, maybe another Echeveria, who knows. But if this does not bloom or if this does not create babies when it comes to springtime or something, I'm gonna yank this whole entire thing out and repot it with a new Pearl von Numberg. Okay, are you guys ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. Why am I not sad about cutting these? Because I know that they're very easy to regrow, and I have a ton of them that are still alive underneath, so I'm not sad about cutting this big huge specimen because it looks very off. If it was like growing up and then outwards, that would be fine, but it's just because the thing is it's gotten really heavy for the stem to support. Oh dear god. Okay, let's cut right about here. Yeah, girl. Okay, actually right here as well. There we go. Right about here. And you see how cute this thing is? That's so cute. There we go. What else? Where else do I want to cut? I want to cut right here though. So I'm gonna cut 2 parts. One part there. Because I don't want it to grow outwards like this again. I don't think I can, girlfriend. Take that out. Sorry, I think my head's covering that. So I'm gonna cut right here too. Let's hope I don't cut the small one. Sorry, my head's covering. Ah, oh, it flew somewhere. And that one. There we go. And we're gonna leave it like that because that's it. It looks so much nicer now, so much more cleaned up. I don't really want to cut these ones because it has a tiny baby. It has 1, 2, 3 tiny little babies right there. But I have tons of tiny little babies underneath anyways. You know, so I'm not really afraid. So last winter, and this one was actually about to die. I don't know. I just had to replant it in here, and then look at this. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love how this looks so much. If you want a string of button and you live nearby, just come let me know. I will give you one of these ones. Because I don't know what else to do with them, you know. They grow really fast and really big during the spring and summertime, so it's not a huge deal for anything. So anyways, so what do you guys think? I'm gonna show you one by one for each pot, and you let me know what you guys think of it. Okay, do you guys like it now? This looks nice and lovely. Nice, lovely, and clean. Too bad there's no Pro Var number anymore, but that's okay. This one also looks lovely, nice and clean. Alright. This looks lovely, nice and clean as well. Very huge. I might cut off at the top more as well. Actually, I might do that now. I don't want it to be like super top heavy, but I want it to like have like a bush right there, you know? You know what I mean? I think that's it. I think that's good enough. That's good enough. That's the same thing. I like this one so far. And lastly is this one, because we chopped off a huge bloom stalk. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys don't have such much problems like I do, but if you do, let me know. And if you have any questions or comments, let me know down below, okay? And I'll see you guys in the next video. And don't forget to press subscribe. Love ya. Bye. Mwah!